Mortal Kombat 11 might be NRS's most controversial title. Let's take 10 seconds to go over the obvious, which is the cast members that destroyed the game. Cetrion was a menace. How did that teleport not cost any meter? Scorpion has to use one defensive bar for a worse teleport. Yeah, next we have the Jackrabbit Cabal. Come on, what? What? You can already see how annoying Jackie is, and that doesn't even cover her frame data. Fujin was just too good at everything. I mean, the final Evo of MK11 was a Fujin mirror match for Grand Finals. The next biggest problem is you could land your combo, but because the opponent just held jump, the combo will drop, and you will not only get punished, but just watch this clip. He jumped out of a combo that I rightfully deserved, and he successfully punished that whiff that I thought I would have the time to recover from. So in turn, when I saw the grab coming, I went to down 2. Nope, it's a full punish, and I escape fail, meaning most of the cast now gets a free 30% crushing blow on me. All because I landed my combo and the opponent was just holding jump. That's like a 75% damage swing because I lost my 30% combo for no reason, and now the opponent gets like 45% damage. I have to tell a small story, I promise it's a good one, but it explains why I'm making this video and why I came into it pissed off. I had my maintenance come today because my bathroom flooded. So about a week ago, I was sitting here chilling, getting ready to record one of my videos. But all of a sudden, I heard my neighbors upstairs doing the D. I mean, it was loud. It was like... And you know, I can't really record in that environment because this is what it would look like. Ooh, nice air sim blade combo. Oh, and he's picking up the pace. Nice. It just wouldn't work. It would be weird, you know? So I just began watching stuff on this monitor, you know, waiting it out. I thought maybe he's a 2-pump chump, like we can get through this. But I was minding my own business and the desk, it was just like, oh. It was shaking just like that. It eventually stopped and I was like, yes, this is it. I can finally record. I heard one person walk to the bathroom because again, I can hear the footsteps above me, and the shower was turned on, which, you know, that's going to become important. So I've been playing or recording for about 45 minutes to an hour at this point. All of a sudden, my bathroom light in there starts flickering. At first, I was like, that's normal in apartment complexes. We all run on the same power grid. Maybe, you know, there was just an issue. It could have been hot that day. Who knows? So I didn't pay any mind to it. But about 15 to 20 minutes later, my cat comes bolting out of the bathroom. This dude right here. It was a bolt with like a shake. Kind of like a dog that has water on it, and I recognize this shake. My cat likes to get into the shower with me to try and drink up some of the water, but he hates the water actually hitting him, so I obviously don't want him in there. I'll just take a little bit of water and spritz it at him so he runs out and he'll clear out the bathroom. So I knew there was water in there. He had to have been hit by water. Above my shower, it was like raining down water coming straight through the ceiling. Like it had ripped a gash in the drywall. So I start panicking, right? My bathroom is right behind this wall behind the camera. So my fear is the water's gonna soak itself under the wall, come out here and ruin all the electronics I have. You know, my Xbox, my PC, my monitor somehow, even though it's on a desk. So I am hustling. I'm taking everything out of here, scrapping the video, and just throwing it into my living area. That's actually where a Road to Rank 1 episode went, by the way. And after a while, the lights in the bathroom completely cut out, and the water did eventually stop dripping after about an hour or so. I'm just pissed off now because my neighbors above me had to go flooding this place, and I didn't have a bathroom light for a week. Imagine I'm the guy, and this fan right here is the girl. I only have one explanation for how this could have possibly happened. This is head, this is feet. Maybe they were doing the reverse Tekashi 6ix9ine, and when going to the bathroom, that's why I only heard one pair of footsteps. But what happened is, once they got to the shower, maybe the head flew this way and smacked into the wall, causing a flood. Because I don't see how you could flood it otherwise. It's like a contained space. It has to go down the drain unless, I don't know, there was some sort of crazy act going on. So that's what made me think about the most hated things in MK11. Another thing that is heavily hated by NRS pros, which you probably don't see at the lower ranks, is Duck OS. That's when you see somebody spamming like this. You see how I'm just spamming that and I'm able to duck it or block it every single time? Yeah, that's really annoying. So grabs essentially don't work anymore, which is why some pros prefer throws to be mid. And the way you would nerf a mid throw is you would have one singular button to tech either direction of throw. Or you could jump, of course. I'm not really a fan of mid throws, even though I do think Duck OS is really strong. It can definitely destroy some characters. Next thing would be micro ducks. I actually really like micro ducks. I take pride in it myself every time I hit one of them online. It is super high risk, high reward, so I don't know why it's that hated. I think the reason it's hated is it is essentially duck OSing, but on your negative frames, which is really annoying. Except I think a lot of mids can check micro ducks, so you get fully blown up for going for one if you don't hit block fast enough. Don't get me wrong, there's some players that a micro duck will never get them punished. This is what I mean by a micro duck. So I'm gonna quickly duck when he tries to reversal on his turn. So he got punished for going for a high attack when it was his turn to do it. I should have been having to block there. But yeah, I just hit this quick little micro duck and then full combo punish the high attack. You can also micro duck like a jab, like if Scorpion went for 1-1 and I hit that micro duck, I can go down before the first one and then interrupt it in time for the second one. The next hated thing in this game is that anti-airs are literally trash. See that? My stand 1 just got ate by a character again that gets a dash after that. This is a character who, when you go for that jump kick and try and anti-air it, you're getting full comboed because even if you do block the first one, he just goes in for a second one. And he gets his full combo every single time. Anti-airs should have been way better in this game because that's a huge reason that Cabal and Jackie were such menaces, because it cost them no meter to just keep being in the air right on top of you, going for double jump-ins, and you were too scared to anti-air because it so often whiffed. The next thing that was incredibly hated was flawless blocking on your negative frames. It works similar to how micro ducks worked, but there is no risk in doing it. If you miss it, you're just going to be blocking anyways. If you hit it, you get your turn back, which, you know, in fighting games is super important, especially against a character like Jackie, who you worked so hard to get your turn back from because her frames are off the charts. If the opponent just does one flawless block when they are negative, they have all of that back. Say goodbye to all that work you put in against Jackie Briggs. This is what it looks like. Right there. You see, I was negative. I'll prove it to you right now. Stand 4 for Scorpion is -3 on block. It was Cabal's turn. But because of flawless blocks in this game, now I took my turn back and I had Cabal completely cornered, so I could do whatever I want with him. It was broken. I'm glad flawless blocks don't have an attack feature in Mortal Kombat 1. They just negate chip, so we can all rejoice that people can't just take back their turn willy-nilly on the next Mortal Kombat. The next one is Breakaway. I know it's been talked about 100 times that Breakaway was a bad mechanic, but the main reason was that Breakaway became its own mind game when I don't think it should have. Don't get me wrong, I love armor break combos because the scaling resets, so you get way more damage. But characters like Scorpion have to literally change how they do their combo for fear of Breakaway. I'd rather it just be a combo breaker. So this is what it looks like. I can get full combo punished because Cabal broke at the right time in a combo. He could wake up and punish me right there because I'm stuck throwing the spear. So that was really dumb because that has happened to me 1,000 times at this point. It's why you see me in my videos, I always go for Scorpion's 1-1-2 to finish, because instead of, you know, getting full punish for spear, I'm just guaranteed either way. I can recover in time to block because he broke away early or late in the combo. Characters like Joker with essentially 2 fatal blows were also extremely hated. I know Sonic Fox played Joker, but the fact that Joker gets essentially 60% in one round is just nuts. Joker can come up here, cancel his fatal, throw you. Watch. He's gonna get a 30% KB. And now if I sit here long enough, I will still regenerate another 30% combo. It's already back, and I can hit him with that. I have him on block, but yeah, you could get like 60-something% with Joker in a single round. He got 2 of them, somehow. I don't know whose idea that was. You know what? If they gave it to Scorpion, though, I might be in a different opinion. Another clearly annoying one was throw KBs, but really not just throw KBs. I mean, everyone hated them. They shouldn't have been there. The fact that you took 30% damage for guessing wrong and the opponent still got the 13% when you guessed wrong is it's just unreal. If you don't know, an escape fail is when you tech a throw the wrong way. So if I walk up to Devora and throw her backwards, if she guessed that I was gonna throw her forwards and pressed 2, she would have now escape failed, giving Scorpion the crushing blow activated. But for Scorpion, it's really cheap because he has it on both throw directions. So now every time I walk up to Devora, it's a true life or death guess. If I throw forward, I'm getting 19% plus damage over time up to 30. If I throw backwards, I'm getting a flat 30%. I'll show you right here. Back throw, it gets a crushing blow. Triggers if the opponent failed throw escape during the previous throw. If I go up one slot to toward throw, that crushing blow thing on the right doesn't go away. Scorpion gets it in both directions. Insanely cheap. The next one is Jump Kick OS. So Jump Kick OS is when you go for a jump kick, there are certain special moves in the game that won't come out unless it hits the opponent. If I go in and do Scorpion's teleport after a jump kick, this is what happens on block. It still comes out even though Devora blocked the jump kick. I have the button log on the left side so you can see I'm actually hitting the input. If I go for the jump kick into spear, watch what happens when Devora blocks it. Nothing happened there. You can see it right there on the left side of the screen. I inputted spear. Now, if I have Devora set to not block, so she's going to get hit by this, this is what happens when I attempt to throw the spear after my jump kick. Right there, I get the spear input. So it is a free combo every time. You take no risk doing it. That's what OS essentially is. It's a move you do that has no risk. If it lands, you get the full potential of it. If it doesn't, you're completely safe. It's like it never happened in the first place. OS stands for option select. So the game is selecting the correct option for you every single time. It's not, anything to do with the user. Even Kotal Khan's command grab has a down one option select, to where the command grab will come out on block but won't come out on hit. I think Rewind has a video covering the Kotal down 1 option select. The last one I think is the down 2 KB. I know it's a universal mechanic, so it's not really unfair compared to anybody else in the cast, but I think it was a mechanic that inspired low-level players to just throw out down 2s all the time. It didn't teach anybody how to be better at the game. It just, went into this kind of stereotypical playstyle that new players love to throw, and they love to down 2. I guess they also love jump kicking. You'll see a lot of new players just go like this the whole match, but other than that, down 2s and throws. Plus, the fact that a single hit button is one of the highest damage combo starters in the game, I think it might be the highest damage combo starter. Outside of like Sindel's Scream, I can't think of many KBs that do more damage. So yeah, a universal button, you're gonna eat 50% from almost everyone in the cast if you don't have Breakaway, which is just cheap. I mean, why? Why would they do that? Imagine it was your first time on the game, right? You're a little Timmy and you're like, I want to play Mortal Kombat 11, and somebody like me just down 2s you one time, one button, and over half your life bar is gone. You might literally uninstall the game. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think was the most broken thing in Mortal Kombat 11, and I'll see you guys later.